I guarantee you that at some point, everything's gonna go south on you.
Ready?
And you're gonna say, this is it. This is how I end.
Commander, Mark is dead. We have to go now.
So what attracted you to the role of Vincent Kapoor?
Well, first of all, it was Ridley Scott, you know, and just getting the opportunity to work with him again. We did American Gangster together a few years ago, and I was just really excited. And when we were talking in our first meeting about it, you know, when we were just really speaking in kind of broad terms, not even specifically about The Martian and about the sort of technical aspects of this story, but kind of catching up. And but I was aware that, you know, any time that Ridley does a movie, you know, you as an actor, you kind of want to be there because it's such a completely immersive experience, and sort of going into his imagination is just an incredible place to spend time. And so I was excited about that, and then I got sent the script and the book, and you know, and so kind of went on that journey of this sort of extraordinary tale that kind of meets science fiction, science fact in this really kind of immersive way, and you know, sort of seamlessly, and you know, I thought it was fascinating.
Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work.
This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates, and to NASA, and to the entire world. But I'm still alive. Surprise.
And was it weird for you that your character, even though he communicates with Matt Damon, it's virtually, so you never actually meet him?
Well, that's simply the reality of it, you know. So, you know, I only really ran into Matt Damon in Toronto, you know, when we were opening the film in Toronto, you know. I was like, it'd be really great to work with you one day, you know. So, you know, that's a sort of fun aspect of it, that these characters don't really meet in any kind of real time, you know, but they are totally engaged with each other, you know, but in a kind of virtual and remote setting, but it still maintains that connection and that humanity.
I have enough food to last for 50 days.
He's going to starve to death long before we can help.
So, I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this. He's 50 million miles away from home. He's totally alone. What the hell is he thinking right now?
I am the greatest botanist on this planet.
What attracted you to the role of Commander Lewis?
At first, I was really excited about doing all the zero-gravity work. I'd seen that in Interstellar with Annie and Matthew, and I thought it looked like a lot of fun. And then, of course, I wanted to work with Ridley Scott. And to work with Rid on a space movie really is like kind of checking off all the boxes for me.
I know how to save Mark Watney.
But we need the Hermes crew.
We either have a high chance of killing one or a low chance of killing 6.
I'm not risking their lives. It's bigger than one person.
No, it's not.
I love that your character was in charge of the mission as a woman. What did you think of the female characters in the script?
You know, I was really excited that the commander of the first manned mission to Mars was a woman, and then it's also like not discussed in a political way. It makes it really exciting for me. My best outcome from this movie is that there's a generation of young girls that become interested in science, and they think that they want to be astronauts when they grow up, and then not even that, then they see the possibility of becoming a commander because no one's told them it's not possible, or that it's a block that they're gonna face in the road. It's just part of our future, and it's a fact that anyone could be a commander of a mission.
And I know that Matt Damon was in Interstellar as well. What was it like to actually have scenes with him this time?
I know I got scenes with Matt for the first time in this movie, but yet we only have about 10 minutes of screen time together, sadly. So hopefully we'll have more, we'll have another film in our future, because I really like Matt. I think he is he's the perfect mix of movie star / actor. He changes so much. He's really a character actor and a movie star in one.
No matter what happens, tell the world, tell my family, I never stop fighting to make it home.
So what attracted you to the role of Beth Johansen?
Well, I was really excited to work with Ridley Scott. I've always wanted to work with him, and I've not played a character quite like Beth before. I've never played an astronaut, and that's really exciting to learn about that and to just sort of be in that world. She's a computer expert, and the best at her job. So that was fun to sort of explore that.
I love that there were 2 female astronauts on the mission, and then one of them was in charge. What do you think about the female characters that Ridley Scott created?
Well, Ridley does have a great reputation for having really strong, interesting female roles in his film. The book, though, The Martian, was written, and Andy, all the credit for that is really Andy Ware's, because he created it. So that's how it was written. But yeah, Ridley has had some of the great female characters in cinema, anyway, in his films. So it's exciting to be a part of that.
And what was it like working with Matt Damon?
Great. I mean, I only had a couple scenes with Matt, and he's one of everybody's favorites, and that's definitely for a good reason, because he's such a great actor and he's such a great guy and really easy to work with.